Here we are. Welcome, welcome. What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing good. And welcome to the stream. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, hope you're doing good so far. Oh. Let's see if the camera is actually in a frame. Or if I punched it somewhere else. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. I think we get a little bit more door action than usually, right? I'm not too sure. Yeah. Let's see if we can find a game that we can just jump into. Search the lobbies. It would be fun, but I don't know how fun a free team setting really is, right? I think it's interesting as a concept to play it here and there, but I don't know, the strategy seems so weird, right? The teams are basically mixed in between each other. We'll usually always have two people ganging up on one. No, then it's basically a 2v2, right? It's really here. 1 out of 6. Only bronze noobs. I don't know. Would be a fun spectate though. Is there something we can just spectate? Free teams doesn't really work. It's just for 2v4 or something like that. Ah, okay. Don't think you could change mid-game. Wasn't there a way to randomize the spawns of teams? Am I dumb? Live your commentary, yeah. Let's see, maybe we can find a nice game in here. This means they play two players against AI, right? Just play the multiplayer. There's a setting that says teammates should spawn next to each other or not. Yeah, that's what I mean. Wasn't that? I kind of have in the back of my mind that I played a game there. That I played a game where you basically have player team 1, team 2, team 1, team 2, team 1. You know what I mean, right? Like separated teams, basically. Maybe I'm tripping. Uh-oh. Mr. Tamer. I would like to find a game where Boris is in, but Boris only plays ranked free-for-all, right? I guess this 2v2 is the most interesting thing we could watch yet. Like, the Tamer game is a free-for-all. Oh, we can also check out the setting with AI, right? That would also be interesting if the setting actually exists. I think I'm tripping. The chance. Oh, what the heck is this? Bruh. If you just jump into random games in Northgard that you can spectate, you're gonna see the wildest shit, man. Just a double wolf game against Rat and Dragon, 2 late game clans. What? Who did this? Who of these is scouting? Is somebody scouting? There's one that's going for Iron, playing relatively normal wolf. He ain't going for Stone, right? Okay, if I would play a game like this, I would probably have one wolf going pretty much straight up for Stone, have a little bit weaker army, and do the scouting instantly. But he's just filling his tile here. He will not be able to go for the Stone there anymore. They seem relatively new. No Zerker, okay. Yeah, no Zerker for either of the players. Maybe they have a shot. Normal winter wolf iron mine, yeah. Yeah, it's actually kind of weird, right? It happens to me sometimes, though, when I have a spawn without treasure. When I have a spawn without treasure, I will sometimes end up having such a weird start. Like, I think the normal... What does need to happen? I think my iron needs to be blocked. And I have nothing that helps me in some way, like sheeps, treasures, or anything. Then it could happen. I think if I do it perfectly, it still shouldn't happen, though. But it could happen that I'm in the winter still mining a little bit. Well, usually most of the mining will be done before the winter comes, right? Obviously. But this is the situation where I can see, okay, it could happen. I didn't really realize that, okay, they seem to be really new. Not having chiefs out yet for either of the wolves. But both having double warrior out. While not really using it. And again, the thing, right, if you would see that, you would usually see axe throwers. You would usually see, you know what I mean, right? If I wouldn't have a Zerker out for some reason, like the other thing that you could do would go double axe thrower and just clear stuff with that. It's generally possible. Well, there's generally, of course, no reason to not get a Zerker, especially for our friend Orange here, because he has over 200 gold and enough iron to just click that button and get the eagle. I can try to do it for him. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. There would be a funny spectator bug though. If a spectator... Hey, it worked! Just a little bit of delay. Just a little bit of delay there. What I can see on the other side is that the rat is popping his chief out though. Clearing out the dragon even. I kind of know the name, not gonna lie. I kind of know the name. Straight into medicine, into overcrowding. That seems to be a relatively normal rat game. While I would be interested where he gets his gold from. Old lore spectacular. Was that possible? Mining arrest is fine, I think, but you would definitely want the first... Yeah, of course, the first 5 just instantly jump on it and get it somewhat, right? Especially like with a spawn like this, like the Zerker. It's relatively easy to get out early. Leaving the iron for the moment. Yes, that's fair in some situations. We'll take the last 5% though to go for your unit upgrade. But yeah. Healing everything. They could clear like quite some shit right now. They have 4 warriors and a Zerker. Like they can do some stuff. I got the feeling that nah, I can't really say that. That especially rat is really new. If I would be orange, I would probably tell rat to just go for mining, so I can go forward relatively soon. Because the rat is living life, man. He's having a good time. 20 pop now. He's doing great. I wonder if they have it scouted. Oh. They generally don't have a lot scouted, eh? I would really open that up. Oh, spectators could select lures for people. That's nice. So you could basically do a coaching session with a new player and say like, you just focus on your game. I'm gonna pick the lures for you. It's very nice, a coaching system that Shiro implemented into the game. What I don't really get is when I go over here, I see a blue scout scouting this tile here, right? Obviously. When I go over here, this scout doesn't exist. So this view is a little bit buggerino, right? Like, I don't have the actual vision of them because their scout is over there. They must see some stuff. They must now see this tile. So I'm pretty sure. I guess, if I would have to guess, the scouting over here is basically saved for the moment where I came into the game. That would be my idea. When I joined into the game, they were able to see this. But I think I also had that. I think that were also games where I jumped in between the game and not like at the start of the lobby. Because I think when you do that at the start of the lobby, this doesn't happen, right? I think I would only need to watch enough tournament casts of Largeman to find that out. Like, I don't know if he does that a lot, but I'm always really interested on what they can actually see. And I guess that should be important, right? Especially for tournament games. You can guess by seeing the scouts. Like, you know, okay, they must see everything else here. But I don't know if it bugs around that much when you're part of the game all the time ago. Are you talking about the fog bug? I think that's always inconsistent in Spectator, okay? So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And it also gets stuck when you are part of the lobby at the start of the game. He's building 2 markets. Is he going negotiation? It's not a thing anymore, is it? I don't know. I just naturally, if I have the choice, if I have the choice in between marketplace it and trading post, in 95% of cases I will go for the trading post because it gives me the additional value of being able to trade away other resources when I need more gold. So if I need to press gold a little bit harder, I go for trading posts. So I never see why a marketplace would be better, because buying the resources here, I'm generally not the biggest fan of it, even though the price is 50 gold for 5 food. Like, you need negotiation to make the prices somewhat fair, right? What's negotiation? Oh, negotiation for red was a thing. Absolutely, it was absolutely broken, because your whole eco was only markets. So you put marketplaces down everywhere, and you pushed so much gold that you could just buy all your resources without much problems. So you could also buy a bunch of stones. So red got out of control really, really fast with negotiation. It was so funny. Now, the thing was, marketplaces were generating resources that you could buy. I think on their own, right? Every marketplace had their own stock, basically. They weren't combined. Like, these two here are combined right now, nowadays. They have a combined value where you can buy. Before it were that every marketplace were generating it themselves, and you didn't need to put merchants in there. So you basically just put down a bunch of marketplaces and started buying resources with negotiation. It worked really, really well. You didn't have a single food source. You had nothing, man. You bought everything. You even broke down your woodcutter's lodges at one point, and you just lived off your own markets. And it was funny how good that worked. And when I remember right, this was in the game before it really came out for a few months. So it was possible to do that with red, but nobody really did it. Until a few people came up with it, and then it suddenly became meta. Thing is that it's extremely vulnerable in the early game, right? Like, extremely vulnerable. You don't really want to have that happen to you. Interesting moment has come. Well, Carpentry Master is not that much of a stretch, if you would go for that. But for me personally, it would be time to go for mid-tree now. He's going Carpentry Mastery. Negotiation is open. Negotiation might happen. Just to build an anti-marketplace for backup resources. Yeah, sure. Like, I had them basically everywhere. Had like 1 or even 2 tiles when negotiation was a thing, right? had 2 tiles with full overcrowding bonus, if possible. And then I just started spamming marketplaces everywhere to being able to just buy resources when I needed them. But like the replenishment was so fast that I mostly built those extra markets for stone, not gonna lie. Because in the start you were so greedy, you were buying so much stone to just upgrade everything. And later on, of course, to upgrade all the shaman camps that, yeah, it really helped out there. Am I? Well, the dragon is not doing too bad. Can we see the gauge? We do! Ooh, that's cool. Can I buy frauds? No. No, dragon isn't doing too bad. Wanted to say, like, dragon is also not looking as if he would be doing all too hot, but he has the lore relic up. He's doing fine. Carpentry? Carpentry. Oh yeah, you went up a tree too. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm really, yeah, I usually go carpentry mastery, but the upper tree is also really strong. And your eco is gonna look a lot different when you don't go for carpentry first, right? You don't have as many upgrades. But his eco is still really strong because he has so many thralls working in it. Yeah, it doesn't look too great for wolves here. The time window is going away. Red doesn't have a berserker yet, but 2 wills that are doing nothing. Which kind of hurts. Scouts coming in from the rat. The rat is doing just fine. Yeah, they will feel the pain here real soon. Lore Relic Dragon can go top and bottom into mid. Oh yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Just so much more lore. It's not very different, to be honest, with Lore Relic into Sharp, into Carp, into Thrall Trade works similarly. Just a bit slower but stronger. Ah, okay. I can see. Like, the Lore Relic goes also ever so... Like, first of all, getting the Lore Relic for Dragon should be relatively consistent, right? He doesn't... Oh yeah, he gets some treasure right now. But in the early game, since you can clear yourself, I think that makes your early game a lot more consistent than for a lot of other Clico clans. And then having an extra thrall to being able to work on the relic seems to be real nice. I thought you go all the way though. That you go thrall trade first. Or at the very least blood, sweat and tears, and then go into carpentry. But sharp access into carpentry gives you still a very good carpentry timing, right? Like, you're basically missing out on just a little bit. You get the extra lore of shipbuilding and the relic, of course. But would be super nice would be having 2 thralls working on a lore relic. But maybe I'm focusing on that all too much. We're gonna get another moon. Go on, man. It could be possible. It could be possible. I'm pretty sure we've played games with the rat over here. I'm pretty sure. I know that name from somewhere. Dragon, I'm not sure. And yeah, these 2 guys, I do not know the names, and just seeing from what's happening here, I would guess they are relatively new. He's having a tough time over here. Having a relatively tough time. Don't want to be raiding here, of course, right? Love it when new players come into the game, so yeah, doesn't matter. I like to go boost for 2 thralls on relic. It gives you a relic mid first winter. Oh, that's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty insane. But you also need to get the lures relatively soon, right? But you should get it consistently, because you can clear the tiles surrounding you. So you go instantly for lore, and then you should be able to have 2 lures working there. Carp before blood, sweat, tears feels so nice, because you get your 200 and extra thralls with upgrades after Carp. And that's when you can fill buildings with thralls. Ah, okay, yeah. So a timing thing. I think that's oftentimes what makes the difference on builds when you are pretty experienced with the clans, right? Because there might be some lore wiggles that you can oftentimes do, but I just like to put in front horse here with Verlun's fire. It always felt really, really good to get because the timing was so great. I believe a lot of players now say that the carpentry works pretty good, and we tried it out last stream. It works out pretty well. So this might be the new timing thing. But it were just like, oh, it were clicking so well that you reach the 200 basically right after winter because of the bonus fame you get from that. There's so many different synergies there that it were just really nice. And it feels like same logic applied to Dragon right now. That you can get it faster, but if you say like there's a pretty good timing there, would believe you because we played a lot there. There would be a really good timing to go Carpentry Mastery, and in that moment you hit 200, Blood, Sweat and Tears is right around the corner. You get your bonus thralls and you go Berserker. You go bananas, I wanted to say. Also on most clans that go Carp. Yeah, oftentimes. Villain's Fire also works actively as far as I know. So, yeah, sure. What were really nice were that it's just like very easy to get fame, to just get you to 200 really, really fast. But now that you get the chiefs instantly, not really instantly, right? But way more instantly than before. Yeah, Carp feels like way more of a thing that you can do. I've played it regularly when Horse was still something that you were playing. Let's say it like that. Yeah, when you were basically playing more aggro builds, then I were very, very used to go for stone before I actually go for iron, even though Carp was not really something. Why would anyone play Horse? I think nowadays it's relatively good, right? I don't think it is strong enough to beat Hippo or Lion or Stoat. I think it does has a rough time against the Kingdom still. Why? I don't know. It might be doing so good right now that it actually works. OG Horse. Yeah, OG Horse was overpowered, true. The thing is, I don't really think they nerfed Horse that much, right? I don't think Horse was nerfed that much, just the other clans got so much better. That's what I always think. Like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there was actually a big nerf that made it so much worse. Like the Chiefs are much weaker now, yeah. The Chiefs are much weaker than they used to be. That is just say they can't beat. Oh, they can absolutely beat Boar, Bear. Going for the easy ones first. Pooh, Goat? Goat? I don't know. Moved Svalin, nerfed Horse Relief, nerfed Horse Chief stats, nerfed Double Bodyguard. Okay. Nerfed Roll and Fire, nerfed Excavation. Yeah. A few nerfs there. But I think Horse was still relatively strong after a few of these changes, right? When was the Excavation change? Wasn't that like ultra early? Like basically after release, like release Horse came out and then came the Excavation change? The Chief stats are relatively recent. They're now also like ages ago, right? But I think Chief stats are one of the most recent ones. That definitely hurt. Horse used to be able to lure win by mining. Yeah, sure, of course. But just how I saved it in the back of my mind that this were release Horse. Or was that later? That Excavation was stupidly strong when the clan released, and then like a few months later, that it was nerfed already. think it was 2 weeks after the Chief and Wolan's Fire nerfs. Probably around the same time as the relic changes. Yeah, for sure. Like the relic changes are kind of wild. Droga tomb for 1 chief or 6 lords. Yeah, makes sense. No opening a treasure. Yeah, that came afterwards, right? That you get, I think that came with the chief nerf. The chief nerf come in, they made the chiefs a little cheaper. And treasures give you less stuff, but that should have been a buff, right? Yeah. That's what I mean, it was a buff. Chiefs are now a lot cheaper, therefore you only get half out of every shipwreck or ruin, gold-wise, but you get minerals on top. That should have been a buff. And on top of that, the Chiefs are ass now. Loves and Hippo, yeah, basically. Oh my god, man. The wolves don't know. The wolves don't know what's coming for them. They're having a grand old time now. Is he actually going for veiled threats? No. Field rations. Wait, orange has 3 lures. Four lures. Still doesn't compute. He's like on 80 of 260. 5 lures, there we go. Ah, no. I think it's just buggy. Just buggy, okay. How do you open the resources top right? We're in a spectating game. What's up, Stritzlivy? Is that a Legion's Wolf? I think it is, but... they're chilling quite hard. Like, we joined into the game in the first winter. And I saw 2 wolves going against Red and Dragon. And I thought, okay, Red and Dragon are gonna get absolutely slaughtered. Yeah. Now we're going into 802. Oh, I need to go into Spectator and go military. Oh, one wolf has... yeah, both of them have 3 army. One of them has a chief. Ay. And yeah, we're not actually playing in this game, City. We're just spectating a little bit. Right now I'm just waiting until the rat does the absolute destruction here. Dragon has the bright path or something. Maybe. Fraud trade. Recruitment can be so nice on Dragon, man. Red is sitting on 700 food. Yeah, as a wolf, it's definitely an extreme waste. But he's relatively new, right? Don't want to be flexing on him too much. I just want to see that the rat gets his army out now. Does some wild stuff. Because, man, they both have over 1,000 gold. There's no way your opponent survives that. And the rat has colonized territory he can't even see. What a magician. That would be a nice clan, right? Just colonized houses you can't see. I saw some good players get recruitment over Feral Trade. I like Feral Trade more. Yeah, I just had the feeling in that were what I just were just thinking about. Couldn't recruitment in some cases be just one of the best lore for Dragon? Leaning myself very far out of the window, right? But I thought, like, this must be a hard choice. Because I'm oftentimes, when you throw away villagers so much, it just helps you to repop them so much faster, right? Can make a huge difference. Would definitely be interested in doing like a recruitment game on Dragon. Well, I'm a lower tree advocate, right? I really like going straight into carp and everything, but I don't have a relic then. He's got a few low wilds. Yeah. And they already nerfed it a few times too, right? Recruitment. Recruitment got a few nerfs already. I think it's only 1 or 2. But still, just giving you villagers quicker is huge. I know, I think they nerfed it once and then they made the change with the additional 5%, right? I would generally say just give it to Stack, see what happens. Who is to say that something broken would happen if Stack would get recruitment? I don't think so. Totally not. How would Stack get happiness to exploit that? There's no way. There's no way. Oh, he building their camps. I think the army is going up for wolves here. Yeah, we have 5 army now for orange. Red is having a grand old time. Could pretty surely just go over with the shamans he has right now and already do at least irreparable damage. I stopped burning builds after 200. Maybe that's why I want... Yeah. I also have a big problem with keeping the gauge up when I'm over 200. Because it oftentimes goes up to the same number of thralls that I have as villagers and it just doesn't work. I just throw away as many thralls as I need until the gauge stops draining. Brother Dragon is sitting on almost 2,000 gold. 2,000 gold. Has 31 pop. He's pinging the rat because he's getting attacked by 1 fox. Brother, pop your army. Pop it. Look over there. Get 3 dragonkins. Win the game. Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing it, right? Must be doing it. Man, Northgard players have the most chill. You can tell me what you want. Look at these guys vibing. All of them having a grand old time. Here. City Builder 2.0, bro. Look at that. Stone roofs for everybody. Oh, what is this? Oh! Well, that's not very chill. And this guy, man. Vibing with the army. Vibing with the army. Just, you know. There's one more tile that somebody could actually take. Oh no, there's 2 more. The rest of the map is just colonized. Obviously he wants to kill the giants now. Yeah, makes sense. The wolf is very, very close of getting them. Only 81 more. Oh, revolt? I didn't check the gauge, but it's very possible that he got really close to that. I can give recruitment to the stack. I've tried and it's pretty strong. Yeah. Yeah, there was actually a time where I asked for stack getting recruitment, right? Nowadays, stack is strong enough, it doesn't need recruitment. And I think it will oftentimes just would have been game breaking if Stack would have gotten it. You're not even hearing the fight. Silent killers. Can I pick a player here? I think I need to pick the view of one player. Seems to be bugged right now. Oh, I'm dumb. Ah, sure. Yeah, I've been there already. Just framing the teammates. He got a giant there. Nice one. Are you even picking it over food preservation? You mean revolt? Oh! Oh! What is this? Stream is still running, right? Yeah, stream is still running. Guys, we have a classic crash! I think Rat converted and crashed. Oh, the wolves are just gone, guys. Check the wolves. They just converted, they just gave up. I think the game is just straight up over. Something broke here. It's not even fully, like, I just do this. I can still click stuff. I thought we were frozen. Oh, I could still do this. Game is just over. Wow. One more thing I want to try here. One more thing. Don't need to jump into the lobby yet. It's private. Private lobby. Ah, this one. Oh, I love this sentence. I love this sentence. We have random generation and we have balanced generation, right? Balanced. Balanced. Not available in fair map mode. Ain't not balanced, it's fair. You don't need 3 teams. Yeah, it's just normal random map, right? Random map. Pop. Good team. I just want to see it once more. We don't have to play that shit, don't worry, guys. Three teams, you can go for question mark mode, though. For even more randomness. That means the teams are fully random. It could be a 1v7 or what. Or is it even more random? I think that's it, right? Like on this corner will be one, on this corner will be one, on this corner will be one. It's a fun game mode. I just don't, yeah, something to mix it up a little bit. Something to mix it up a little bit. Don't think it's gonna be the holy grail of game modes. I would like to play another game on Dragerheim, I'm not gonna lie. But if everybody keeps crashing, that doesn't really help. Placement is fully randomized. Ah, okay, so you don't know what's happening at all. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. It could be so random that it just ends up being a normal 3v3. Imagine that! Holy shit! It's a normal 3v3. Okay, let's go to fair mode. It could happen. It could happen. Will it happen? Very unlikely. Yeah, give me 1 second. Gonna be right back. Exactly! Yeah. Realize if you hear the flush, you also hear me barking all the time. It's also interesting. Checking out my barking. Played owl in a little. I know a bit of owl. I don't know. I don't think I'm a strong owl, but let's have an owl here. Two giants that are angry. For balance reasons, yes? Like 6 ranged Draugr tiles are one of the worst things that can happen to you in Northgard. Gosh, are they annoying. I think they are balanced these days though, right? Oh, Schneider, spectacularly nice. I think they are balanced now. So if you have, like, I don't think the respawn is balanced, but the general map generation, I think, is balanced. When you have 5 ranged on your tile, your opponent will also have 5 ranged on it. I just think the respawn, I don't think is balanced. Because how? I guess there are ways, right? I'm not a programmer, but I feel like, okay, that's so complicated. I don't think they would do that. That is a suggestion. Respawn's not balanced. Okay. Like, I'm not deep into coding. That's why, for me, it seems, like I know something about it. So I guess I could imagine how it would work. But you couldn't make it time sensitive or something. Let's not talk about programming, but for me it would seem kind of complicated, but I'm definitely not as creative as somebody who's actually like working in the field and like dealing with stuff like that on a daily basis, right? But yeah, that it's finally balanced is great. It is. It was so annoying because it's so game breaking. Just imagine 2 eagles playing against each other. And the one Draugr tile is 5 non-ranged Draugrs and the other tile is 5 ranged Draugrs. Just such a huge difference. I know you guys know, but just in case there are newer players around. So they don't know why we are so shocked. I guess I can just build a house on my main. How much does that really matter? I really don't want to build it on a lower tile. I'm not gonna get another tile for a while. Oh, yeah. And just imagining like a dual eagle mirror. 2 playing against each other. The one has non-ranged Draugrs, the other one has full ranged Draugrs. Like the one with full ranged Draugrs will suddenly then... There's sometimes tiles where it will be tough to go through. Like central tiles basically, right? This here would be one. So if I want to enter this tile, I need to clear this. If I want to enter this, okay, I don't really need to clear this. But if I want to enter this... Like, that is blocking off so much of the map, which might be super juicy tiles to clear. But first you need to clear the 5 ranged or non-ranged Draugrs. Such a big difference. Just waiting for the fertile soils to put down on my lower tile. Also, it would be super nice. I don't think... No, there can't be a circle on there. There could be a lore stone on there. A little bit of lore out of the roots would be nice. I also don't think there's a circle or anything there. Like circle on deer doesn't happen. Lore stone on deer? Possible. Lore stones in general, kind of unlikely, right? I don't know. I think lore stones are relatively rare to just spawn around the map. It would actually be interesting to know what is more common. A circle or just one lore. I would think that on not the tiles that are guaranteed to the players, of course, right? There will be lore stones. But like out on the map, I would think that a lore circle is more likely to happen or more often present in more numbers present than tiles with single lore stones. Love that. Love that, gotta say. Love that too much. Let's just take a low build then. Try it more time, as it's so much fun. Tell them no, as I'm stuck in a loop. I don't know. I think programming can be fun. Just depends on what you are programming and how interested you are in what you're actually doing there. If you feel like it makes sense or not. Does nobody have a bloody forest? There's a forest. Support clan on the team, yeah. Yeah, it would be helpful, right? If Maxu would get any help of any kind. Sadly, it's ain't possible. Sadly, it's not possible. No meals, no roots, nothing. If we could, we would. I could certainly give him shipbuilding. I don't know if he's interested in that. What else can I give him? What's actually useful? Obviously, I'm going for terraforming ground on that forest first. Oh, circle. Doesn't make a difference since we have the stone. Didn't I build that already? I did. Let's quickly go over there, scalp the forest, and go back on the sword. Doesn't bother me. Pretty good lore start here. A bit of a bummer that there's not just a natural forest for one of my teammates. I'm just not gonna micro too much. I think we're gonna have the free healing from our War Chief in no time if everything is going like it is going right now.
House.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Haisuli? I just have so much in focus that I want to get the terraforming ground right now, that I completely forgot that houses help. Already gonna feast now. Maxu didn't say he needs to do it. Feeling safe. Okay, he wants feeling safe. I saw that right now. There we go, terraforming ground. I'm becoming a pro at not getting hungover. Me too, me too. I was also out drinking yesterday. And I also just, I basically just felt a little bit sick and went home early, so. It's like magic. If you don't actually drink, it's like you're not hungover at all. It's insanity. Ironwood on the other stone. I think we're gonna mine one of the other ones though. So we need our war chief. I want the market. The lure strong. I think we're probably behind the other owl. Can't really check here. We're playing against a good player. I think we made out of the start what we could. Probably always some room for improvement, but I'm feeling alright. Put the sheeps on tile where they actually work. Education, I would like to have recruitment. That would be nice. I think I'm building 2 markets here, my forge. So I should probably build a brewery over there. Let's see, what do we need to give him feeling safe? Actually, almost nothing. We could already. I would like to have recruitment first, but we can give it to him rather soon already. Oh, no, I also need a market. Ay, ay, ay. I think this might end up being one of my strongest owl games ever. Because of the map generation, it was really, really great. Like, I don't think I had such an explosive start yet. The thing is, we're playing against extremely strong players. It might not look like it in the end. But I'm feeling strong right now. Also need a chief soon. I do not know why I don't go for a training camp here. I think I'm gonna mix it up later on. Let's go for recruitment now. Then get the chief. Also go for stone. As strong as a giant, indeed. Yeah, thanks so much. I was still so thirsty in the morning. Getting wiser as it benefits sometimes. True, true. Learning out here. Shit. We're not ultra far away from healing. Need a lot more gold though, especially for the relic. Oh shit. Is it time again? For another house? Hey, thanks a lot, Ben Salam. Glad you like it, Ben. So yeah, a little bit sick. I'm a little sick out here. They're done. That means could also no want to do that. The relic might come a little moment later, but my gold is gonna be a little bit stronger. Yeah. Yeah, relatively. Did I put down my ironwood, by the way? I did. Couldn't see it for it's a real brain breaker to play this game. I tested 2 weeks ago. Yeah, you're gonna get into it though. You're gonna get into it. Don't think it's gonna be too bad. We'll give you a tower. Yeah, I'm soon there. I'm gonna go for it now. Got it. He wants me to keep it. Getting attacked by an elf, but I got a chief. It's not too bad. Gonna go for the healing first. No real use for that now, so we're just gonna go for shiny happy people, even though it's not as great. Shit. Well, let's do that. Planned to build it in here, but plans have changed. Plans have changed. Do I actually want the chief bonus? I think I do. I don't want to upgrade so many camps. But yeah, you're gonna get into it. It's just on like what do you focus on in your eco. If you focus a little bit more on like the most important things like gold, and somebody who attacked you at that point just took a great emphasis on accumulating a lot of gold to then attack you with it. So you could do the same thing. You can also try to survive the attack. You can try to attack him even earlier. There's a lot of things that you could still do, which with a little bit more experience you will learn that in no time. So super late on a relic now. Because my plans change pretty often there. Would really like to upgrade my markets. Okay. Here we go. Town hall upgraded, then we can upgrade a market because it doesn't cost gold. The relic is going. I would really prefer the forge to be in here so it Gets made faster by my chief. But it's okay. Because still looking fine. Could probably have some more happiness. Our next thing will be feeling safe for Maxu, by the way. Or should it be healing first? Honestly, it should probably be healing first. Oh, come on. Ah, come on. You can wait for a little. Oh, we need to have a good relation, though. Didn't think we have that yet. Not really. Yeah, Owl is pretty interesting to play. It's very unique. Yeah. Now he gets affected. He gets the feeling safe. We still need to have a better relation to him somehow, though. I don't want to put my my scout there all the time. Compared to dragons, it really depends what you prefer, right? They're very, very unique in their own regards. Help with chiefs. Oh God. I'm low. I'm low for now. I didn't went for the healing. Can't really build a healer's hut on Owl, right? So yeah, as soon as we should be at 15 currently, I need to go up to 50. Right? Yeah, up to 50 relation with him. Then I can pull my Norn off. Yeah, I can get axe throwers. It's probably gonna cost me less than pulling my chief off my main. Like off my eco tile here. Oh God. Getting housed at every single instance. Here you go. That a nice axe thrower there? We need to fight here. Oh shit. I'm also gonna pull my axe thrower back then. There's my free healing. Pull all the low builds over here. Oh shit. And the relic is up soon. How's the relation looking? 37. Oh, it's down slow. I should put hypnotic spores on his territory. Forgot that for a bit. I think that would have been better a lot earlier. I think you first put these a while ago. And then you start actually putting the feeling safe on their tile. Because having the Norn all the time over there is kind of annoying. Finally, my relic goes up. In a few seconds. You can also just wait here for a minute. The other low units, okay. They are getting healed. Just want to keep all my lore to instantly upgrade tiles right now. Then I will actually have the infinite lore. There we go. I'm gonna press the freeze button here real soon. Also to get some fame. I just fucking misclicked. Enjoy. I didn't know how that happened. I wanted to build a mine. We'll see. Doesn't really change anything for me because I don't really need the tile. It may be kind of interesting that Maxu has the 10% extra attack power for now, because I really don't need it. Still wasn't my intention, of course. Which stone is left here too? Let's also take that. Shit. I think you might need our help soon. Shit, I'm really not ready for that. I don't even have upgrades yet. It's quite a significant amount of eco for me that is running right now. I hate it so much that you can sometimes just do not build buildings in any part of the tile. I clicked everything. There's just no way. I just quickly want to put down a few buildings, you know? It just doesn't work. Especially in forests. It's always so bad. Oh shit. Well, at least I can build a house there. Kinda need to send my chief home. It's too strong. Uh-oh. Should probably go back. Rip. Sorry, my man. Like, we needed to move or we would have just gotten wiped. Okay, we're in a dicey situation now. We're split up, so they're soon gonna jump us. At this point, I'm just gonna break this up. Try to build another camp there. We're losing quite some time here. Since their owl is just vibing right now. But it should be GG. GG. Try to recover from this. I won't recover from this. Though. Basically just really getting ready. Should definitely play a faster pace strategy next time. We're getting caught too often playing 803 greed crap. And getting caught in a situation that isn't worth it. Should rather play 802 awareness, which is the better way of playing Northgard. It is way more useful than being into late game here. I can just at 5. Really good owl start though. Sad that I were too greedy. Should have just pumped for early. Yeah, there's something. Okay. Did Maxo have a shot there? Ay, no, that's my chief. That's too much for me. Oh, he wins that? Shit. Yeah, it's my fault. Was over regardless, since the owl doesn't even get involved here. The owl still has a bunch of gold. But lol. I never thought that Sunbar wins this fight. I rather thought, okay, he wants to get out here somewhat. But he didn't. Fire Dragon came out of retirement and I retired. That's how you go. That's how it goes. Just back and forth. Just back and forth. There you go. Growing a little giant there. Like, we could definitely defend that, fingers. I don't really know why the owl isn't getting involved. This is how it goes. Let's call it. I'm too much of a casual 803 and enjoyer. Yeah, makes sense. I should just be way more aggressive here. What means way more aggressive, right? At least play at 802. Just playing too greedy here. The owl wasn't even involved in the game here. But we couldn't hold the pressure at the single bit of pressure because I was just going too greedy here. Given that the other owl also went fully greedy, but it didn't need to do anything. So that's the thing. No one ever took a tile to connect, so I can't militia over, okay? Yeah, I don't know. Makes sense, makes sense. Just funneling Marino like crazy. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. Just helps a bunch if you can, like, fully clear a player that can do something out of it, right? We're doing too strong here with our... Like, the spawn was mega strong. I just took it very greedy and didn't pay out at all. Also, the relic and everything just came all way too late. I think I fell back a little bit on lore in the early game. Yeah, a little bit later you're on terraforming ground already. Something on my start wasn't great. Well, did he get housed? No. No. Well, he got more housed than I did in the early game. Probably to get terraforming ground quicker. No, he picked up over here when I housed. Okay. How much food did you get from all my trading? Asking Sunvar. Makes sense. Must have been something, right? Must have been something. Yeah, well, let's jump out. Go into the next one. Well, we're gonna, a decent amount. That's nice, that's nice. Yeah, let's see. Let's see, take it a little bit more forward here. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Ooh. But with which clan? Oh god, we have ravens. Which is alright. Which is alright. We haven't had a raven game in ages. What clan do I go? Just some boar to get into the 802-ish stuff? Yeah, I feel that's good. I feel that's good. Not a good clan. Well, that's harsh, right? Not one of the stronger clans around, but certainly has its power peak. I don't dislike boar. Two Raven. Nobody expects the Kraken now. True. True. Oh! What? Nah. Nah. Are they actually going traders though? Just important for me to know. What do I do with my shores? I will? Ah, okay, okay. So that means we are actually not gonna ignore coastal tiles here. If they contain minerals, you can never really ignore them. But if they don't, and there's nothing special that you want on there. And Haisuli lied about traders, so I'm gonna watch out with my short tile. Because the retaliation rate of Maxi is gonna come. I'm evil, Haisuli. Oh my god. Did he get switched? Sunba is having a great life here. Living life. I've got a ruin over there, so I gotta go for the tile. I hope there's nothing too interesting on there. We'll just ride my coast and neutrals. That's... I don't think that's really counts as raiding, right? Now the question is, I think... Are merchants still stronger in gold production than Raven sailors? Raven sailors do not produce lore for you normally. I don't know if they have... do they have a bonus production bonus? Like, sailors feel stronger because it's so easy to get 6 of them. Like, so easy is also a bit strong of a statement. But it's very doable. Too easy to get stuff. Yeah, of course. They starve really fast. I think Hungry Raven is just so real. So incredibly real. Because of no real eco upgrades for that clan. So when you pump everything, you're gonna be hungry. What you can help yourself with is just raiding food tiles, right? That is what gives you stuff back. But there's nothing really to raid until now. Like, I don't know what's going on Haisuli here. He has one more coastal. But for me, this tile is worthless. As long as I don't build stuff on it, there's nothing to raid. Sunbird just has nothing to raid. Ooh. Yeah, good luck on that. As soon as I'm done scouting that, pull them back. He did. Wow. But Mr. Krabs was playing stack, right? I would have never thought that they actually catch it when they have Maxu and Raven and Marino on stack. That's why I wasn't really reacting. I thought, yeah, ain't gonna happen, guys. I had 4. Oh, okay. I don't know how Maxu plays Raven. If he goes Insta-4. Insta-4, I usually... he doesn't run the Lore Master here. Yeah, I scouted way too much, I'm so sorry. I'm so dumb. It would have also been so great for me to not scout there. But I scouted at least 2 tiles off the second ring. I'm so dumb. Super helpful for the Raven. If you give it to him. Every little bit counts. That's where we just act like these tiles would have been scouted from the start of the game. Yeah, such a weird bug, right? Wow. How these tiles were like scouted all the time. I totally didn't scout them. Shit, man. It's basically the same thing like when you get a clear in your team. Like, of course you can clear yourself, but it's also gonna hurt you. It's basically like I could have taken this tile so much earlier. Just for happiness. And probably already have this and go for the ruins. Also means we're gonna have a lot of neutrals that we can trade with soon enough. Because even if Raven goes ultra slow on its scouting, it's still gonna have all the neutrals scouted in the moment I get bartering. So I can instantly start scouting. Very nice for boar, actually. I will try to have the November feast here. Well, I don't know if Sunvar wants the fame. If Sunvar wants the fame, take it. By any means, but I could do the November feast. Okay, yeah, I will get there so I can do it. If all money is spent on raiding food, the winner is fishing. Oh. The thing is, raiding is, when it only gets you food, I think not a good deal, right? So a villager will give you +4 food. A merchant, base merchant, will give you +2. Obviously a farmer or something else will give you more food, but an upgraded merchant will also give you more gold. So let's take that as the base, basically. So I would generally say that 1 gold is worth 2 food at the very, very basic. Maybe it's a little different, right? But somewhere around there it should be. So, I don't know, how much do you get again? I think you get for every 10 gold. No, you basically get the same amount, right? If there's only a farm on here and I spent 100 gold on raiding that tile, I get back 100 food, which is not a great deal. But if there's a farm on it, I think I already get double the food. Where is it? It is a great deal. Then it is the question, do you get gold from it? Do you get lore from it? Do you get wood from it? That is a possibility, right? Gotta count that in. To make the raid actually worth. And do you do damage with the raid? And that is the big if, because if you're playing against a good player, you're usually not gonna do a lot of damage. You're gonna hurt their food for a little bit. But they ain't gonna be hurting. So this is something that a lot of players think they will do, like count into the raid cost that, yeah, I'm gonna do damage with the raid. But realistically, you're not really gonna do damage with the raid. I take one. Could also pass it. Way more interested in the drawers, but they're all fucking ranged. At least the wolves stop annoying us for the moment then, eh? We almost get 200 with that. I think we're just gonna go for it. The bartering. Oh, Sanva. Actually more screwed than me when it comes to ghosts. He actually ended up with a juicy tile there. Like, you're always gonna get food and lore for that. Even without a food building on it. What? You're kidding me, right? Sanva trolling. 100%. I thought the rock was preventing it. No, this scenery, man. This scenery. I'm pretty sure this is actually one. I'm very sure. Oh, I should actually have multiple markets up. For more happiness. I'm selfish as a Raven player. I don't even care if I deal damage, just how much it helps my own eco. If one goals gives me food, then it's a very bad way to get food. Generally, right? If you have 400 gold and you need food in the winter because you're going to starve, that food is gonna get more worthy, right? Just like at a general trade, like if like you can buy it at the marketplace with a way worse rate, right? But in certain situations it can of course be way more worthy for you. If like the decision is, okay, I start starving now, or I get this food, like this deal gets better again. But yeah. And at one point when you can deal
not rushing the upgraded healer hut.
Yeah, that's disgusting, honestly. Like, I don't know, I'm not playing the Mender here, but playing Mender is generally quite fun. Just playing it very 802-ish here at the moment. Yeah, situations definitely apply. But as a general rule of thumb, it's generally not the best way to generate food if you do not deal damage. But usually you're not gonna hit a food tile itself, but something like this here, right? And this is so score. It's like, yeah, you get double for it because the building is there. You're gonna get a little bit of lore, like half the amount of that you put in gold as lore, I think. And you're gonna get some iron. That's just huge. It's a great tile to hit. Good handiwork. Also want to take that tile up there. Then slowly but steadily get ready to take this tile. think he's gonna go for that tile there, and then I can give him this one. Later. Alright. Yeah, thought so that he might also take the board tile. I'm gonna go for the foxes there soon. I thought I can feast right now, but I'm rather gonna keep it open for Sunva here. Looks like in a prime spot if you can press the feast button to have his 200. He would have his 200 if I could get the tile there, huh? I can do it. I'm basically just going for iron here so I can get my chief, so I can clear these draugrs out. Damn draugrs. I hope we will have enough relations to the dwarven that they won't hate me when I colonize next to them. They really need this tile because of food. So I can build a fisherman's hut over there. I might even build menders soon. But it's above so you can buy 6 range above. That would be nice, not gonna lie. Why can't they do that yet? So we get the chief. We could get a extra on top. I don't think it's too wasteful, given how nice it would be to have the tile. Just because of the bonus food. We're probably gonna need menders though. Unrelated to the elf attack here. Huh? And you will up there get a bodyguard. And just we go for it straight up. Nothing fancy. Just right in, get rid of this shit. A 5th one spawned, oh god. And it might not work. Holy moly, the damage is so real. Holy moly. The damage is absolutely insane. Okay. Don't know how much I need. I don't need that much anymore because 3 draugrs are just a lot less DPS than 5. I don't really care if I lose my bodyguard here because the new one is gonna respawn in 6 months and we're probably not gonna fight in that time. Might get close, but it's not too important. Don't wanna waste too much time here anymore. Okay. Okay, that's not enough. Wow. Wow. That was close. That was so darn close. didn't think they would get this attack off. I really, really, really want this tile, man. But we're close. No problemo. Rip, bro. Big rip. Let's get the fishers up. That's what we did it all for. And trading caravan. Okay, we're done with this. Some stone left. Not that much anymore. Okay, also start with a bit more gold at this point. The ghosts are gonna be annoying now. Ghosts are gonna be really annoying now. Oh no, I forgot that I have foxes. If I would have had all the vills over here, it wouldn't even have been that bad with the foxes. Lost one vill. So okay. Start our upgrade. It's okay. Losing the chief was super hurtful. That definitely threw us quite a bit back, but at least we're having some tiles now. Next house. Can get the upgrade for... Hey, one will be being healed here. I'm gonna pull the mender afterwards. For the merchant upgrade. Going for extra upgrade first. I don't think it will be my only one. A lord is not really enough to go for an altar here. Seems kind of crazy. Let's basically just get through it, get the X upgrade. Somehow through the winter. Okay, that's a little cringe. Can get our chief back. I think there it is. Checking me out. Oh damn, yeah, that's gonna pull my feet down a little. I think for now, could go for yards, but we have so much left that we don't need it. I'll still think about it later. Actually need a little bit of extra. Should be enough. Should that be enough? No. Sadly isn't, but it will take a while until I actually start starving again, so we should be fine. Extra upgrade getting ready. After the winter I really want to be pushing food again to take more tiles. Oops. There you go. Needed one more smack on the anvil. Guess one can heal my chief. His bodyguard back. Let's clear the tiles so we can take them. We could just take them with the foxes, but honestly, I don't really want to waste the food on them. They're kind of a useless unit. Okay. I actually go for an altar. Yeah, the first fox is dying. Afterwards, the wolves I can't clear like this. I need to drop in and take it. Shit's going down. What's he gonna get ready here? Did I run out of stone? I should it. Here we go. Yeah, sure. Sure. Huge. Go for the tall. Is he building army? Yeah. Me too. So don't worry too much. healing. Like to have a bit more army. Mm-hmm. Ay. It's a little bit too much in here. Actually kill something? There we go. Take it over here. Okay, force them to get some army. It's very shield heavy. Can I build a camp anywhere? Nope. Let's search. Not that much army though. Ay. Huh. Shit. Didn't want to lose anything there. That is not great. With the Dwarven. Only thing I can really do is a side shift. It's the last thing I can realistically do. Yeah, we can't push, huh? We can't push. Kinda have to, but... yeah. GG Wobblade. Like the last thing we could really do here were trying to force the 3v2 on the other side. But they didn't even need to run away because their army could just take our army. Pretty sure they could have also just pushed in, but why take the risk? Why take the risk there, right? GG's. GG's. I should have probably pressured Maxu early on my side. Cut out the altar, do more pressure early. I think maybe I could have overwhelmed Maxu here. Should have raided Marino only, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not really gonna have a comeback here because Max is already part of my territory. Ay. Yeah, that was quite the game. The altar was pretty greedy. Pretty greedy. I think that went a little bit far for 802 action. And losing the chief there obviously super annoying. Yeah, it wasn't all too pleasant, but hey, that happens. Was pretty unlucky here. It was fully my mistake, right? It's not like there was a bug or lag or anything. But just like I didn't think that the Draugr get that attack out, and he really in the very last second before my chief ran out. I expected more raids as Kraken, yeah. Nah, the people say they don't raid, they usually don't do it drowning here. Like we can of course play it a lot dirtier. Hey. I'm sexy as I am. So it's knowledge, man. Yeah, it was a nice game here. Quite the fun. Not even big army. Could have definitely gotten out more there when not going for the altar. I think in the long run the altar wasn't a bad idea because I was on a good trip towards 600 fame, especially with killing the mercs and everything. But did I reach 600 fame? Maybe at the very last moment there, right? Maybe killing the mercs were also not the best call. Like I lost a lot there. Let's check how much army did I lose killing the mercs. Two army. I don't actually think that's too bad. Or is it this year? I didn't lose 4 army killing the mercs, right? I think I lost 4 army killing the mercs. No. This is right in front of September. Right in front of September. Okay, I lost 2 army against the mercs. Oh, this was the big fight against Maxi. I forgot to convert Valkyries first, so I had to switch things around to get them, yeah. Yeah, it can be weird, right? Can be weird. Like, since you need word to get them, like you need to get the word first to get them, but oftentimes you then want to get the ghost, so you need to roll it all back. It's going a little weird. But I think Kraken itself is pretty strong, man. The amount of military you can push in the early game is just nuts. Like 802, I think Kraken has the highest army count in game. Like you can't get more, while it doesn't scale all too much like the other clans do. Though. Oh, nice one. Let's go for one more, probably the last one for today. So yeah, jump in if you want so. Was out of food because we didn't fight enough at the end. Yeah. Yeah, I can see. I'll give you 1 second. Gonna be right back. I'm gonna be in the toilet for a second. Okay, okay. What are we going for? Hmm. Haven't played cats in a while? Play some cats. Do we go for some clear? Flip the coin? For what? There you go. It's heads. Congratulations. Oh. There you go. Ja, die will Schiffsratte von den Sneefert sein. I'm gonna get your first groschen. That they took this word for the German translation as well. When the damn boar relic in use. I don't think it's absolute trash. There's just more worthy time you can do. Like, more worthy stuff you can do. Like, use your time for. We would have probably won with it, not gonna lie. Like, we could have defended so easy with the big boar. How would they have killed the big boar? No one could ever do that. Do you mean more worthy? I don't know. Like having army or eco. Better eco than Mjolnir. How I rate Mjolnir right now, I would also say it is better than Mjolnir for boar in general. I would go that far. Because it is still +6 food, right? Not even getting the boar, just the +6 food. I think is better than Mjolnir. Because I, for a while, didn't have a game where I thought, okay, this game, you probably won because of Mjolnir. I don't know how many games there were where I thought, yeah, this game you definitely won because you had the boar relic. Might not be that many games, really. Fun, good luck, everybody. Just realizing. It's the best relic in game. Yeah. It's fun, it's fun. 2 wolves on there. Okay. Quite a few tiles surrounding me, which can be nice. Or when you're going, use gold relic on kingdoms, or challenge use gold relic on. I never really went for the ghost relic on the kingdoms. That's definitely something I still need to do. Okay, let's focus for a second on our eco. Still scout around, but I don't think I'm instantly gonna go for the shipwreck here, because I also really want these. But maybe I'm just going instantly for the shipwreck so I can get my grandma. I do not need to get woodcutters for a good while then. I need to take so many tiles in the early game though. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the first feast. I kind of have to. I basically just need the food for my cats. It's gonna pull this one back. Pretty good position for Lynx here. Okay, minus villager, I guess. Can definitely get the first cat instantly. The second one is gonna be there in a second. Just need a little bit of extra food. The gold will definitely be there. So, second cat incoming. Oh my god, I have so much stuff. But there's so many tiles just touching my main. Like 5 tiles on main. That is not often happening. So a lot to clear too. But we can go quite local right now. We've cleared the other one first, I just realized, but it's okay. Don't lose my eco out of focus. Could just go for the boar instantly, but let's check if there's something important to clear here. He just cleared himself, I think. Yes. Can just go for the boar. Take the sheep. Take the tiles. Just go for the wolves right now. I'm gonna go for Great Hunt. Just because I didn't count all the neutrals here. I think I didn't need to go for it right now, but I'd rather have it than end up in a situation where I need it. I don't want to scan the whole map right now. Yeah, this would have been easy. I'm already hitting Silver in Rivalry right now. Let's get wood building. Let's definitely get lore. Scout on gold. Just gotta get enough food to actually get a feast here. That's gonna be a bit dicey. Not currently. I'm trying to get there. 60, yeah, we'll get there. I will get there. Put one scout home too. It should be really easy. Oh my god. Well, it's going relatively well for not me microing anything here. Although White Cat could get a lot more damage. Hey, we got feast money. We got the feast money. Don't have a house though. Don't have a house though. Can't have it all. Instant wolf respawn. Not even a second. That's the one, the second woodcutter sludge soon. Don't think I can kill the dragon yet. Just take a second until we do this. But how much fame do you get again? 250 fame would be nice, of course. It's a little bit of a hassle to actually get it. Okay. There we go. Go over to the Draugr. It's also not gonna take too long anymore until I can place my mythical lure, which is also rather early. For me at least. Let's wait 1 second here. We don't have fur coats. It's gonna hurt. It's definitely gonna hurt. Just get rid of the ranged one. It's at least very manageable. Let's go. I think links can generally be a little harder because you're usually trying to build up a little bit of eco while you are clearing, which on other clans you can let that fall more behind. And really mostly focus on the clearing and don't do as much in the back. And you oftentimes don't need to adapt in the back, for example, for as Wolf or as Hound. You may need to adapt your early game, but you don't need to adapt your eco game later on. It will all be very sameish, so you will always tap back to the same things. On links it might be a little bit different because like your eco might need a little bit of adaptation where you need to think about. I guess the more you play, the less you need to think about it. What I want to say, why I'm getting to this though, is I feel like I did this quite well this game. Eco is doing relatively good. I cleared what it scouted. I'm having a scout out, so doing the best I can to find more. What would be missing is, for example, a brewery. Don't think it's a mega late, but it would be time. Few, I think we can do more. Oh, fun me. Who else? It's actually just me. It's actually just me. Oh. I meant feast. But I wrote feet. So I can also put my lure down right now. So it's lure and then trying to get back on the route to get more feasts probably. I built it on the stone tile. Maybe not too smart. Because we will colonize this at what point. We go merchants this time. Where is it? There it is.
Have you upgraded the healer hut?
Not yet, not yet. But it may happen. It could always happen. But not quite yet. What's up, Charlotte? Hello. Welcome, welcome. Let's go. Getting further than I thought. Not really worth it. Didn't even upgrade the Menders in the ballgame. Oh my god! Is this even the real dentist? It was quite some work. Need to go home and clear my thing. I think I'm just gonna go fishers then. If there's not any hunt surrounding me. Okay, the eagle is there. Don't care that much. Just want my wave to be cleared. You can have these foxes, and it's not worth with my health pool now getting in any entangled in any weird stuff. Shit. I really want to spread a little here. Ay, 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 ay. Here we go. Now you can build that. Build that bad boy. I can build that. Let's build it on main then. So weaponsmith, I want archery mastery soon. I probably want another one in here. I guess I'm just gonna feast when I can. It's ultra cheap, I guess I should. 115. I need to go back home to kill my wave. So now upgrading, probably still hunters. Oh yeah, hunters are also free. Kinda need more gold to get the other upgrades. Was that the gold levy? Wood levy. So these exist. What happened? I got more space. I want that space. Guess I can break down my scouts. I want fire arrows. I want to upgrade my archers. He wants it back. Gets it back. I take not quite this one. Go for this now. Go for the other one right after. Let's clear the wolves up there. We just need to get the gold going now. Get out of here. Hey, can you get out of there? Nice. See a little. So, archery mastery, yachts. So we can go for archer upgrade. We can trade iron away. Elf on me. Right through there. Okay, let's get rid of the wave again. Pretty good timing there. Like, I've forgotten that so much more often. Yeah, we can upgrade the other market. Being safe is gonna hit soon, so also start spreading camps everywhere where we can. We obviously need the gold to actually fill these. After the winter we can feast again, super cheap. I would like not to. And I guess the dragon is also not too hyped about that. Yeah, should upgrade merchants too. Yeah, we basically just need the happiness now. It's gonna come soon, we're feeling safe. Kind of a waste to fight in winter now, but I have full health cats. So also kind of a waste to not attack now. Use the health that I have. What do you think? 3, 2, 1. Bang. So that's it for now. Comes to upgrades. Push gold as hard as possible. Can start upgrading camps as soon. Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready. Basically played a full 802 here. We're doing pretty well here. Should we go for path complete or double shot on top of it? I think we're gonna go for path complete for now. Feeling safe. Upgrade some camps. Build more. Okay, they're going for elves. Oh. Oh, yikes. I really want to be doing that. Leave some archers there, just in case they want to get cheeky. Maybe I should have just shortcutted through the dragon. One more feast here. This is just so omega cheap. Oh damn. I'm coming. Nimble pause. Even more camps. Not really worth starting to starve here. Right forward. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What we can set our epo up for. We have a lot of wood. Do like that. We could probably drop in happiness. We will suffer throughout the winter a little bit. I think we can survive it, but we will suffer. We will lose a lot. What's up, Beruah? Hello. The choice merchants. Yeah. You're gonna end up with a lot of iron that you're not gonna need on links usually, since your chief doesn't cost iron, and oftentimes you will not go for a relic, so a little bit of iron you can always trade away, and every extra iron I could also trade away. So traders can be really nice for only trading stuff away, plus being a little bit more efficient. You're gonna take a little longer to hit your lures, right? Nimble pause hit pretty late for me, and I still don't have Millstrat. Having Millstrat at that moment right now would be good. Would be really great. Oh yeah, I'm using one hunter slot. I have a sheep though. Probably just have a woodcutter. On an expedition. Turn it off. I didn't see my cat because of it. Don't be too evil to fire Dragon, but bro, his food is just fully open. I could do a lot of damage there. I don't know its technique, but I know they get usually 5 warriors. 9 warriors. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You can do that in 801, absolutely. To get that much. Sending 2 back. I don't think that will be enough, so he should also pop another one here. Lol. You tall dance me? I attack your boy's food. Hello? Hello? I click this shit so often. I click this shit so damn often. I don't know why the cat just got stuck over here. It was so weird. Yeah, I'm on my way for ages already. I cannot get new ones. It's just that my army is on the other side of the world. And my cat got killed by the dragon. Because the game is kinda ass sometimes. You lead me into it? Oh. My chief is sitting over here. I just popped Oscaria. Yikes. But they cleared out my archers really good. Ooh. Oh, wait. Send what we can here. Because we can send quite a bit. just send whatever possible. The fight was so much closer than I expected it to be. Okay. Let's try to have archers everywhere. I don't think we need to. Like, way harder to focus my archers here if we don't go in. GG's. Well played. It was also one of my better Lynx games. I mean, mostly eco-wise, not even from the micro gadoodle that worked over here. Mostly because of how my eco was and how much archers I could get in 802. I think it's wild that you went for a wood levy. Like, I've seen people do that. I've never really done that. Oh yeah, why not? Sure, why not? Hmm. Taking the most important tile over here. Yeah, you're black. Completely dark. We cannot come in. You got a champ. I thought somebody would jump in for a 1v1. Yeah, it's a close one. GG's. GG's. Yeah, just when it comes to how, I think it might just have been the map. Obviously, we got a shipwreck in the early game, which is like super helpful. Plus, I think there were also sheep. Like, we got quite some help in the early game here with like also a lot of tiles surrounding my town hall. Like, one of my better Lynx games here when it comes to producing army. Like, I were not... Like, I could have gotten more army. I had gold. I went down to like 200, 300 gold. I could have still gotten more army there. But just didn't have enough warband. And with a little bit more stone... the lure was good in the sense that it were close enough. But also, yeah, it blocked my stone kind of. I could have gotten more archer upgrades there, but I think the number for them were quite correct. Like, could have gotten 1 or 2 more. But I think the downside of then being able to, like, having this downside for then being able to reach my lure always a little bit quicker, which made me clear it relatively thoroughly. Were quite good. Like, I had quite a strong Oscaria problem where we were fighting over here and I were up there with my war chief, basically in my home tile, and then I clicked the effect. But we had the 500 this time, which is oftentimes something I will not have on links here. So we had so many things that I oftentimes do not have. So felt like a really, really good game. Well. Oh, where's the pop? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, okay. Sure. You're learning from Haisuli, I see. Yeah, nice. This is quite a bit of pop, indeed. Very lovely. I don't think gold-wise I should have been in front, right? Not even army-wise. I think too special here, but we have fire arrows. We had it all, man. Fire arrows in 801. Aw, that was a nice game. Nice game over here. I think it were mostly the map. Not too much that I now played that greatly. So, yeah. Now, I will wrap it up there. Thanks everybody for dropping in. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. I will need to look to still upload a game for tomorrow. No clue how I'm gonna manage that, but we will see. Let's see who's streaming Northgard right now. We have Akurupeka. Gotta watch out though, he might talk about sex. That's what they told me when I wanted to enter the stream. So, for the people that do not want to talk about that, watch out for everybody else. Yeah, I hope you have a great rest of the day, everyone. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, see you back on Tuesday, where we're gonna go with more Northgard content. I might also do a bit of a poll, probably in the Discord, for what guide people would be preferring to for me to do next, because I have quite a few that I could still do. Like, I could still do a lore one, military, generally about how army works, right? What is X-throwers, warriors, blah blah blah. But also the military experience trees is also something I could still into. So military lore, win conditions. You could generally do map types. I just don't think that map types is also, well, there's still a lot up that I could still do. So I will probably make a little bit of a Discord poll when I find out how to do that, and ask what people would be interested in the next, and take like a few out. Yeah, it'd be nice. Bye bye everyone. Hope you have a nice rest of the weekend. Thanks for dropping into the stream and into the games. Hope to see you back on Tuesday for more Northgard. And yeah, bye bye everyone. Have a great one. See ya.